Now we're coming up to absolute my favorite part, which is polishing.
Let's party.
Welcome back to Project X-Wagon. After leaving Destination OG, we stopped into our garage here at AMP, Atlanta Motorsports Park. And we're gonna get started on the interior because, man, it's pretty rough. We're gonna do the carpets, we're gonna do leather, we're gonna do all the vinyl, all the trim, the door jambs, a little bit of everything. You know, it may be an older car, but it's honestly not as bad as you would think with it being sitting for so long, but we still have a lot of work to do. At first glance, you see a lot of debris. When I say debris, I mean insects and spider webs and, you know, the things that we've already seen throughout the car on the exterior side of things, they have came in to the interior as well. However, the carpets may be one of the worst things in the car. Due to this being a 20-plus-year-old car, we're going to have to clean it like a 20-plus-year-old car. The surfaces are pretty delicate, so we need to be delicate with it. Some of the products we're going to be using on the interior is going to be Polestar, Green Star, Glass Cleaner, and honestly, those three items will get you through the whole interior. Now, depending on how you dilute them down and the way you use them is how you're going to get the results. But those three products, those are your go-to, and really all you need, and we'll show you. First thing we're going to do is get all the larger debris out of the vehicle, you know, like papers, notebooks, pens, change, tools, whatever may be in there that we don't see. So we'll move the seats around, pull everything out, and then we're going to follow it up with the Ultra Air Blaster by the Rag Company. And this right here will loosen up the debris, the smaller debris. That way we can vacuum it up. Personal tip for you. I like to leave the mats in the vehicle for my first vacuum. And then after I do my first vacuum, I take them out and then I vacuum the whole car again. The reason I like to leave them in is because they have a spot in the car. They're in place, they're not gonna move around on you, so it makes it a lot easier to actually vacuum everything thoroughly. If you take them out, you know, they're on the ground, they're moving around, it's just a lot harder. So, preference of mine, tip for you, leave them in for the first vacuum, and on that second go around, go ahead and take them out. That way you can get everything under it. All right, so the next step we're going to be doing is we're going to be jumping into... What are you doing, Diego?
Well, I got a little tip for everybody. It's super important that you get to know your vehicle because you never know when you might just put all that work and think you're done and you find hidden compartments.
Well, I'm glad you read something. Okay, we had to push the wagon out because, well, transmission still doesn't work. So we pushed it out. The reason being is we're going to spray down the door jambs. Usually on most cars you can get away with just wiping them down. However, on this one there's a lot of buildup, a lot of debris, so we're going to need to pressure wash the door jamb area prior to actually cleaning it. We're going to first spray it down with some Green Star. This is diluted 10-to-1, so we're going to give it a good spray down and then let it sit, then we'll rinse it off.
So as you can tell, some of the liner has come apart from the ends here, and that's something that you don't typically want to do. But since we're going to be replacing all of this, we're not too worried about that for right now.
Okay, so pressure washing got the majority of this off actually. We're going to come in behind with an exterior brush and then that same Green Star, and we're just going to hit the areas one more time just to get all the crevices.